Oh man, my lack of sleep is catching up with me. I know after this video I'm definitely going to bed, but anyways, this episode of Fairy Tail 2014, we come to find out that there is demons that are coming after Fairy Tail, or demons in this village. It has something to do with the ice on the Eternal Flame, because you see this dude, the dude that Gray was fighting, was causing everybody to turn into children, transform into this demonic looking figure, and oddly enough, it reminds Gray of Deliora from the past. So to see that, you can really see that we're starting to get into some very interesting parts when it comes to demons and the like that, especially with the bird at the end of the episode, you know, eating the fucking demon dude. Like, as soon as you start to talk, it eats the dude, and then it starts chasing after Gray, trying to kill him, and then all of a sudden you have to love that tag team with Natsu and Gray just doing that right at the end of the episode, and they're just about to switch, you know, enemies. I like that. That was a great way to end this episode of Fairy Tail. So, for the most part, this episode focused on that fight. Like, it focused on this dude that was introduced, you know, in this arc, the dude that can turn people into children. That's what this episode was. It was just focusing on him and having Gray beat the shit out of him, and also trying to figure out different tactics to overcome this guy, since his normal magic tactics couldn't work, since, you know, he didn't have the best use of his magic. But, in turn, it actually helped out Gray quite a bit, because since he was a child, he was able to use his imagination and be more creative with his magic, since his ice make, you know, actually focuses on his creativity of what he wants to make. So when he made, like, the fake, you know, floor and stuff when it came to the cliff at the edge of the mountain, or the fake floor when the dude was walking through the forest and when he fell and hit his ass up against the frozen leaves, it just goes to show you that being a child is not that bad, because you have a great imagination. And eventually it led to where Gray was able to absorb or use the ice that was covering the entire village as his own power. He's able to manipulate it to where he could get power from it and defeat the dude in this episode. So it makes you wonder, what type of magic is this that covered the entire village? You can definitely tell that it's not the same magic that held Deliora in the past, because this magic was able to be manipulated, and Gray was able to actually manipulate it off the ground. So whatever magic this is, we have to wonder. And also, it's kind of messed up how this demon was affected by this ice. You gotta laugh at that part, because, I mean, this demon dude's walking through this village, okay, and he's just, you know, trying to kill Fairy Tail, or kill Gray, and to see how this ice that's all around was actually his weakness is kind of, what the hell? Like, what the hell? Because he got wrecked by ice, and it was all around, and it just makes you wonder what type of ice this is to even be able to hurt someone like him. You'd think that this ice that was frozen would also affect that dude, or wouldn't affect that dude, since he supposedly might be part of what froze the entire village. So, just wanted to point that out. Overall, though, when it came to the episode of Fairy Tail, I think it was good. There was a couple animation derps I did notice when I was watching this, like, you know, towards the ending segment of the episode, when it came to the fight with the dude when he was transforming and like he was smashing the ground and stuff, there was some animation derps there. I felt like the animation was lacking. Not the art, I'm talking about actual animation. It was very derpy, like the way the frames went one after another. You could definitely tell there was something odd there, but I mean, it's nothing too bad. It's very obvious. You can tell that, you know, since it's getting towards the end of the month, that Fairy Tail probably had a lack of budget. Well, it's actually the new month if we think about it, but, you know, I'm guessing the budget from last month, this was the episode from last month that they made, so you could tell that the budget was kind of lacking this month, since this is one of the final episodes that they made of April. Overall, though, tell me your thoughts when it came to this episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? How did you feel about overall when it came to this episode? How do you feel about the fights? How do you feel about that tag when you saw Natsu and Grace switch up and they're doing their own thing? Let me know. You all have a wonderful day or not, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.